Hey there everybody, today is April 9th, beautiful Saturday. I'm inside working on my layout. Got one table almost completed. I still want to put another bracing from one side to another. Same on the other side, and I still have to screw down the top sheet of plywood. So I got a little work left on this one. The back one, all I really need to do is attach the four legs. But I do need to buy some more lumber. All the lumber I have underneath there is all warped, so I really don't want to use that for much more than just probably the bracing on the legs. So I'm going to buy a few more pieces of 2x3 for the bracing. I know that I had mentioned in previous videos that I wanted to incorporate my old layout. I believe it's a 4x6. Looking at the size of this and the space I have, I'm not going to do that. It's just it'd be way too much. As much fun as it would be to have a layout with the yard, which I still technically might do. I might run a switch here, which would give me the layout, the 4x6 here. I could run a yard off to the side. I might make it so that I do that, but I'm not gonna count my cookies on it. What I am going to do is the 2-foot stretch that I had mentioned here. It seems like it would give me the radius that I need for my 6 axles. I know on my old layout I didn't have the ability to run 6 axles too easily without derailments, which really irritating. So I'm trying to avoid that as much as possible. Still working on my SD60s. The SD60M has taken a little bit of a break. I've been working on the SD60 Spartan cab. So not much new on locomotives. One thing that I did want to show everybody though is these right here. I'm not sure if I showed them off or not. I can't remember. So I'll go ahead and if I did, I'll show them again. If not, then I will show them for the first time. I got these for Southern Pacific passenger cars. Diner car, the 2 passenger cars, and the observation car, which I thought was a pretty neat find. I do have a couple of issues with them. The coupler on the back here is not a legit coupler. It does not unlock. A few other things. The red jewel on the back here. A couple other small things. They're very light. I'm going to have to add weight over the trucks on each of them. But I've been watching the price of rolling stock, especially passenger cars, for the past few weeks now, and I had been noticing that a lot of the older Athearn ones, like this one. This is my Santa Fe passenger car. I had this one, and I also have a Santa Fe baggage car. These are still going for like 15, 20, even higher on eBay, unless I'm just looking at the wrong people, which I'm pretty sure I'm not. So I went on to eBay and I found a seller one day selling a ton of these. I forget his name off the top of my head, but he had a lot of IHC passenger cars. Now I don't run passengers much. I don't plan on running them anyway. So I figured I'd pick these up. They were $6 a piece. With shipping for all 4, it came out to be $42, which I thought was a really, really decent deal. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to not repaint these. I like this. I like the daylight scheme. Very nice paint scheme. What I'm going to do is I got my PA1s up here in Pensy scheme. I'm going to find some shells for these in the daylight scheme, the Southern Pacific. I know that they do make them. I don't see them that often though. And I think that would be a really nice thing to have on my layout, just as a showpiece. I'm all northeast, so the odds of this train ever being anywhere past the Mississippi would be a real oddity. Do not see that happening. But I thought these were a pretty good deal for $42 to get 4 passenger cars. They do have the elongated horn hooks, so the spacing on the cars isn't very good. It's probably like 5-6 scale feet, which it's a little bit too far apart from my liking. But like I had said, I'm just running these as a showpiece. More than likely, this will be parked on a siding on my layout. or in front of a passenger station, and it really won't move much, maybe a few laps here and there. So other than that, just working on RPP shells, and that's about it. So thanks everybody for watching, and if you don't already subscribe, and you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe. I try and keep up to date with my YouTube channel as much as possible, and if anybody has any suggestions on building my layout, what I should do, even pieces of rolling stock or locomotives that I'm working on, if anybody has any specific things that they'd like me to go ahead and conquer, then go ahead and let me know. I do have a couple of ideas to do with my my GP 40-2s with the non-dynamic brake. I'll go ahead and show the picture at the end of the video. Everybody take it easy, and yeah, just take it easy.